Hello students, we are going to start topic number 14 from chemistry syllabus. Name of the topic is some basic principles of organic chemistry. Now here, first we are going to see what is meant by chemistry. Chemistry is nothing but how matter behaves. Now there are various branches of chemistry, in which three main branches are physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Now our topic is related to organic chemistry. That is, the name of the topic is some basic principles of organic chemistry. That is, this is part of organic chemistry. Now here first we are going to see what is meant by organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of carbon compounds. That is, the main ingredient of organic compound is carbon. Now, what is meant by organic compounds? The compounds which contains carbon atom as the main atom along with hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, halogen atom, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. are called organic compounds. For example, naturally occurring organic compounds are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, oils or nucleic acids like DNA, RNA. Then crude oil is the best example of organic compound. This crude oil is the mixture of hydrocarbons like methane, ethane, propane, butane or isobutane, etc. That is, various naturally occurring compounds are nothing but organic compounds. Now we are going to see next point, structural representation of organic compounds. Now there are various methods to represent the organic compounds. Now first we are going to see molecular formula. Molecular formula is the formula which gives the number of atoms of various elements present in the molecule. For example, methane. Molecular formula of methane is CH4. From this CH4 we can say that in methane there is one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. Then second example, ethane. In ethane there are 2 carbon atom and 6 hydrogen atom. That is, molecular formula of ethane is C2H6. Then propane. Molecular formula of propane is C3H8. In propane there are 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. That is, this molecular formula gives the exact number of atoms of various elements present in the molecule. Now we are going to see structural formula. Now this is the structure of methane, CH4. Now here one carbon atom which is bonded to 4 hydrogen atom by 4 carbon hydrogen single bond. Now here there is bond is represented by dash between 2 atoms like this CH, C-H or C-H, etc. Now here this is the structural formula of ethane. In ethane there are 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms, in which 2 carbon atoms. Now this carbon atom which are present in organic compound is tetrahedral carbon atom, and it can form bond with 4 atoms or groups. Now here this carbon and this carbon are bonded to each other by a single bond, that is carbon-carbon single bond, and each carbon atom present in ethane is bonded to 3 hydrogen atom by 3 carbon hydrogen single bond. Then propane. In propane there are 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. Now here there are 2 terminal carbon atom and one is middle carbon atom. Now these terminal carbon atoms are attached to 3 hydrogen atom by 3 carbon hydrogen single bond. Similarly, this terminal carbon atom is bonded to 3 hydrogen atom by carbon hydrogen single bond. and here this middle carbon atom is bonded to two hydrogen atom by two carbon hydrogen single bond. Now this carbon atom, which is tetravalent, is bonded to two hydrogen atom by two carbon hydrogen single bond, and then it is bonded to this carbon atom by carbon carbon single bond and this carbon atom by carbon carbon single bond. Now here this terminal carbon atom is bonded to middle carbon atom by carbon carbon single bond. Similarly, this carbon atom is also bonded to middle carbon atom by carbon carbon single bond. These are the structural formula of these organic compounds. Now, from structural formula, we can say that it gives the exact arrangement of atoms of various elements present in the molecule. That is, structural formula gives the exact arrangement of atoms of various elements present in the molecule. Now, next, our third type, electronic dot formula or Lewis dot formula. This electronic dot formula or Lewis dot formula you have studied in 10th standard. In this Lewis dot formula or electronic dot formula, the bond representation is not shown, but electrons are shown like this. In methane, here this carbon atom is surrounded by 4 electrons. Now these 4 electrons are represented by dot, and this hydrogen atom electron is represented by cross. That is, dot represent electron of carbon and cross represent electron of hydrogen. Now here this carbon, which is bonded to 4 hydrogen atom by 4 CH bond, but these bonds are not shown, but bonded electrons are shown like this. Now ethane. Here each carbon atom is surrounded by 4 electrons which are represented by dot. Similarly here also, and here this carbon atom forms 3 CH bond with 3 hydrogen atom, and each electron of hydrogen is represented by cross like this. Similar way, ethane. Then propane. In propane also there are 3 carbon atoms. Each carbon atom is surrounded by 4 electrons which are represented by a dot. That is, this dot represents electrons of carbon, and 1 electron of hydrogen is represented by this cross. That is, this CH bond is formed by the overlapping of 1 electron of hydrogen and 1 sp3 hybridized electron of carbon. In this way, we can represent the electronic dot structure of propane or Lewis dot structure of propane. Now, next type of structural representation we are going to see is condensed formula. Now here, these structures are the structural formula, that is bond formula, that is here this CH bond, that is, these are the structural formula. Now here, how the condensed formula is written. Now here, the bond between carbon and hydrogen atom is not shown like this. This is ethane, CH3, CH3. Now the structure or condensed structure of ethane can be written as CH3, CH3. Or it can be represented like this, CH3, CH3. That is, this carbon-carbon bond is also not shown. That is, there is no bond between 2 atoms are shown in condensed formula. Then this is second structure, propane. Now here in propane, CH3, CH2, CH3. All bonds are represented. That is, this is structural formula. But in condensed formula, this structure or these bonds between each atom is not shown like this CH3, CH2, CH3. That is, this is CH3, this is CH2, this is CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH3. Or bond, this bond is also not shown in condensed formula. It can be written as CH3, CH2, CH3. Now, third one, this is N-butane. That is, there are 4 carbon atoms and 10 hydrogen atoms. Each bond is represented in this structural formula, but in condensed formula, this all CH bond or carbon-carbon bond are not shown. Like this CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is also condensed formula and this is also condensed formula in which these bonds are also not shown. That is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. These are the condensed formula. In this way, by using condensed formula, we can draw or represent the structures of organic compounds. Now, file number bond line formula, or it is also named as zigzag formula. Bond line formula or zigzag formula. Now, in this bond line formula or in zigzag formula, the atom is also not shown. That is, carbon and hydrogen atoms are also absent in the structure. Now, this is condensed formula of propane, CH3, CH2, CH3. From this structure, we can draw the bond line formula of propane like this. Now, here 1, 2 and 3. Now, here these are the terminals. This terminal represents CH3 group and this angle represents CH2 group. That is, here there is CH2 group, here CH3, here CH3. That is, in condensed formula, the atoms, that is carbon atom and hydrogen atoms are not shown, but they are considered that they are present in this zigzag formula. This is the formula of propane. Now we write the bond line formula of N-butane. Now this is the condensed formula of butane, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Now here we can write the condensed formula, bond line formula of butane like this, 2, 3 and 4. Now here each terminal is nothing but CH3 group. And here there is CH2 group, here there is CH2 group. That is, each angle represents CH2 group. Each terminal represents CH3. This is the bond line formula of N-butane. Now this structure looks like zigzag, therefore it is named as zigzag formula. Now we write the bond line formula of N-hexane. Now here there are 6 carbon atoms, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Now we can draw the bond line formula of this N-hexane like this. Now there are 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That is, these 6 carbon atoms. Each angle is CH2 group and each terminal is CH3. This is CH3 group and this is CH2 group. In this way, we can draw the bond line formula of N-hexane. Now, if we take example of 2-methyl pentane. Now here there is branching of methyl group. Now we can draw the bond line formula of this compound like this. Look here, there are 5 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is pentane. Now at 2 position there is CH3 group. Then 1 and this is 2. This terminal represents CH3 group. That is, here there is CH3 group, here there is CH3 group, here also CH3 group. Now here it is CH2, here CH2. Now here 3 valencies are completed. 1, 2, 3. That is, here there is CH2. That is CH2. This is the bond line formula of 2-methyl pentane. Now we take example of propane 1-OL. This is propane 1-OL. Now there are 3 carbon atoms and hydroxy group is attached to terminal carbon atom. Now if the hetero atom is present, then it is represented as it is like this. 1, 2, 3 and this OH group is represented as like this. That is, only carbon and hydrogen atoms are not shown. That is, carbon hydrogen skeleton is not shown. But if the another atom, hetero atom like oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen is present, then it is shown as it is like this. This is the bond line formula of propane 1-OL. Now this is C double bond OH. This is propion aldehyde. That is, there is presence of aldehyde group. Now this structure is also represented by bond line structure like this. This is 1, this is 2, and here this is third carbon atom, but it is represented as this. Then this acetone. Here there are 3 carbon atoms. Therefore we can write like this: 1, 2, and 3. This is first, second, and third. But at 2 position there is double bond O. Then it is represented like this. That this terminal is CH3. This is also CH3, and this is C double bond O. In this way, you can represent the bond line structure or zigzag structures of organic compounds.